So the big question is this: how do investors like us who trade options and manage our own money generate income regardless of where the stock market goes, and do it all in a way that lets us make time for the people and things we love, and yet still build wealth and remain profitable? That's the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. I'm your host, Kirk Duplessis, and you're listening to The Daily Call from Option Alpha. Hey everyone, Kirk here again, and welcome back to The Daily Call. Today we're going to be talking about trading options in an IRA. I think the real quick synopsis around this, just to answer this as quickly as possible, really, because we don't need to really harp on it too much. But trading options in an IRA is definitely something you can do. You have to get broker approval to do it. And that means just getting the required options level for brokers to be able to do it. Most of the time, they'll allow most people at a level 1 or 2, which means you can trade some covered calls, some covered puts. But you do want to try to get those higher option approval levels that allow you to do spreads and even to do complex strategies, iron condors, iron butterflies. The thing with any IRA or retirement account is that most of it has to be risk defined. You will probably never find a broker who will allow you to do naked trading, meaning a single short put option or a single short call option in an IRA or retirement account, but they will allow you to do spread trading. So anything that you can accomplish with options, you can basically do in an IRA as long as it's risk defined, that you have defined risk and defined profit. Now, for me, because I do a lot of my trading basically naked with straddles and strangles, or at least the majority of it, maybe not a lot of it, or it's definitely not 90% of it, but the vast majority we do straddles and strangles and those types of trades. You can basically synthetically create those types of trades in an IRA by just purchasing far out of the money long options on either end for very cheap. $5, $10 on either end. So if I were to sell a straddle for say $250, you could convert that into an iron butterfly and sell the same straddle that we're doing for $250, but then use part of that $250 credit to purchase long options on either end, far out of the money puts and far out of the money calls, and maybe you spend, $15 on those total. So now you just take that net credit difference, right? So I would generate a little bit more money, but I'd also have a little bit more risk because I'm doing it, undefined risk, because you would also have defined risk on your trade, but it would be something you could do in an IRA account. So this is also something that we do with part of our trading alerts under the Pro and Elite membership. So whenever I send out a trade, and if it's an undefined risk trade, like the straddle example we just gave, I will also give out the examples and suggestions of which strikes you can buy or which strikes you can sell to create a risk-defined position. That way, no one's kind of left in the dark. I obviously recognize that I don't do those, but I know that people do. And so that's why we set up our system and our alerts to do that. So as always, hopefully this helps. And until next time, happy trading. Thanks for joining us on The Daily Call. Be sure to subscribe right now for more daily options trading ideas, strategies, and tactics to help you learn how to place smarter, more profitable trades. And if you like what we're doing, don't forget to give us a rating and a review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you again tomorrow, right here on The Daily Call from OptionAlpha.com.